Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. My name is Daniel and I'm the High Mileage Helper. On this channel, my goal is to be able to help you learn more about the RV transporting industry, as well as give how-to videos for your truck and then give recommendations along the way. So this is our first time meeting. Just consider subscribing, hitting the like button if you get good value. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can find your trailer that you've been dispatched on from your company. Hopefully all the companies have a similar system. Maybe it's slightly different or tweaked, but I'll be sharing with you how I find a trailer at one of Synergy's yards and how I go about picking up the trailer. So we'll go ahead and get right into the video. All right guys, so the very first thing that I do when I do get a load and I get dispatched onto a load is, first of all, I take a screenshot of the load and what yard it's in. For me at Synergy, it'll say lot 4 or lot 7 or Topeka. That gives me a good indication of, first of all, where am I going to be going? Am I just going to be staying in Goshen to be able to grab from lot 4 or lot 7, or will I be grabbing my paperwork and then heading over to Topeka to then grab the trailer over there? So that's the first thing I just kind of have a mental note of where am I going to actually be picking up from, what lot it's going to be in. And then once I have my paperwork with me, so what Synergy does is they put a L and an R. So that's lot 7 and then row 5. So that simply means lot 7, row 5. If there was an L4, that would just mean lot 4, row 5. And so this is just the simple way that they categorize it and put it there for us to know exactly where it's going to be at, what lot it's in, and then what row. So I'll go ahead and share with you a little bit more about the different rows. All right guys, so as I did say, I am in lot 7, and this yard is made just a little bit differently. The first row is actually more of a half row, but starting off with the first real full-size row is row 2, and that is indicated by a number 2. If you can see that right there, that orange cone and that line, and over to the right is row 2. So that's simply row 2 there, and then as you can probably guess, as we kind of go forward up here, there's row 3. So this one right up here is row 5. So I'll turn to the right and drive over here this way. And you're going to kind of see a little break in the middle here. This is where they kind of have a dividing road to be able to get in and out through the middle of the row. So you kind of need to watch for guys flying out of here with trailers, or the other guys bringing trailers in. So at this point, I'm going to look at my paperwork, and the serial number is MT433778, and it is a Bullet. So I'm going to be looking for a Bullet, but the main thing you're going to be looking for is the actual serial number that they do have kind of posted on the corner of the trailers, and I'll show that to you a little bit later. And as I'm driving up here, I'm seeing a few Bullets down the way, but still haven't found mine yet. All right guys, so I just finished up going through row 5, and what do you know, the trailer was not in row 5. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad that this happened so that we could actually talk about it. I might have forgotten to mention this kind of thing. If the trailer had been in row 5, I might have missed the opportunity to talk about it. But there is always the chance, because we're just human. Nobody's perfect. You aren't, I'm not, and the person who is delivering the trailer to the lot and marking where they did put it, they're not perfect either, and so it is what it is. So I would say it happens maybe once out of every, I don't know, 7 to 10 trailers that there is a mix-up, that I'm hunting for the trailer after I went through every single individual trailer where it did say what row it was in, and I still can't find it, so I have to go searching in other rows. Back in the day at Synergy, we used to just have to hunt every single row from the beginning. They did not write down what row the trailer was in, so you could be out here for 30 minutes or even longer just hunting for your trailer. which can be very frustrating and annoying. But now we have the potential of actually going to the right lot, to the right row, and actually finding the trailer very quickly. That's what normally happens. So anyways, just wanted to mention that it is possible that this does happen, and I'm grateful that this kind of did happen to me. Right now I am in row 6, and I can already see it's the second bullet to the left there that you can see there. Let's see if I can point it out to you right there, and I can already see the last 3 is 778. So I'll verify the entire serial number. It is possible to have the last couple be the same, and the previous numbers be wrong. So definitely check the entire serial number to verify it is completely the exact match for you. But I can already see that, so I'm going to go ahead and back up to the trailer, and then I'm going to go to the side of the trailer and verify the exact serial number for this to confirm it, and that's when you start beginning to hook up. So I'll go ahead and do that now. All right, guys, so I'm going to go verify the last 8 of the VIN number. The last 8 there, if you can see that, is MT433778. So I'm going to confirm that on my paperwork here. Exactly what it says on the dealer acceptance form, and that's an exact match. So this is the trailer that I'm supposed to be grabbing and taking, and it just kind of says it here on the front right here, and then also sometimes on the actual frame. The last 3 they'll put sometimes on the A-frame there, so you can see that. So you've got a couple different options depending on what angle you're coming from to be able to see the number that'll kind of give it away, to be able to help you spot it from maybe further away in your truck without having to come up to each individual trailer on foot or anything like that. So this is the trailer I'm going to grab, and I'll go ahead and hook that up now. All right, guys, so there you have it. This is picked up and ready to go. Just did my pre-trip, and I'm ready to get out of here. I did just want to say real quickly that when you are picking up these trailers, and if your trailer were to be not in the correct row that you're supposed to be finding it in, if I were you, I would just consider thinking, what's human nature say? Someone who writes down, row 5, it's possible that maybe the row they saw before or maybe after is the one that's really put in. And so for me, when I start expanding my search, after the initial row comes up empty, when I can't find my trailer in the correct row that it's supposed to be in, that it says it's in, I expand my search initially to the row before and the row after, simply because those two are probably the biggest candidates for actually finding the trailer in. I would say 8 or 9 times out of 10, that's where my trailer is, if it's not in the correct row to begin with. So that's how you find a trailer, at least in in Synergy's lots. Maybe there's other companies who have different types of systems in place, how they kind of organize the lots or the yards, how they let you know where the trailer is. Or maybe you're at a company that doesn't even tell you at all. You're just supposed to find out for yourself, to figure it out for yourself. And my condolences to you if you're at a place like that. I've been there, I've done that. I know it's a headache. It can definitely be an annoyance. And so maybe you could suggest to your company, maybe trying to help better label. If you do have a company with big yards where there's lots and lots of trailers, where it's really going to cut down on your time as a driver trying to just hunt this trailer down. So again, I just kind of make a mental note and maybe even take a screenshot on my phone of where the lot is on the load board on my phone. When I get my packet, I then immediately look to see what row it's in. It'll say lot 4 or lot 7. And if it is Topeka, then you just have to simply drive to Topeka and then get the actual paperwork, and that'll have for the Topeka yard what row it's supposed to be in. So being able to kind of track that down, knowing what yard it in, that's the first thing. And then hopefully the actual trailer is correctly placed or labeled with that correct row, and then kind of going from there, expanding the search from the initial row if it's not there. And I would really take your time and really don't rush it. If you can't initially find it, go through that same row again, maybe even 3 times, I've done it where I initially couldn't find it in the row, and so I just kind of went on to the row before and the row after, and still couldn't find it. I'm thinking, what in the world is going on? What's wrong with these people? You know, how ridiculous is it that it's not even close to the row that they said it was? And then I happened to go through the row that they first said it was. I take my time, and then what do you know, there it is at the very end of the row, or something ridiculous, you know, the first one, you know, just ridiculous like that. So please take your time when you are searching for your trailer, and then kind of slowly expand your search from where that was, because human nature says that, you know, the driver who pulled the trailer over here to the lot, you know, they might have saw row 5 and then they got distracted and then they turned down row 6, but they could only think, oh, row 5, but it was really row 6, you know. So those things kind of happen, and we just kind of have to be patient and deal with that. And nobody's perfect in this industry, so just take your time, be slow, be careful, and don't be in a rush. And hopefully you will find your trailer wherever it is actually at. So with all that being said, hopefully you guys have a great day today. Stay safe, and God bless, guys.